to the audio show.
Let me guess. Mission accomplished, right? Let's go.
Mean girl vibes. I don't know.
But you know how Delicia is. Like, she doesn't mean anything by it.
Not really my vibe, but yeah, I guess.
So, why did I pick up Kai from Aunt's house today? So, I ring the doorbell, and Anthony answers it. He's like, oh, Amber and Kai are down the street. They'll be right back. You can come in.
What?
And I'm like,
Didn't Anthony come to Shayla's house the other day and nobody else was there? And he came inside. Nothing happened. Regardless of how much cleaning she had going on, nothing happened. But notice the framing.
just wait in my car until they come back. And he's like, why are you acting weird? I'm not going to try anything with you. It's like, that's not the point. Do you know what I mean? I don't want it to look any type of way. So I was like, Anthony, you know what? I'm just going to wait in my car.
So what do you call it when Anthony comes to drop Kai off at your house and he's there? Wouldn't it look the same way that you're talking about? This is why I don't buy the foolishness. You can't sell it to me on one side and then asking me to buy it on the next. Them just not equate. It must be the same. Very, very imbalanced.
So I go to my car. Why does he come to my car?
What?
Talking about, oh, remember how we were in Jamaica? You were the happiest I've ever seen you before. I'm like, Anthony, are you serious right now?
So you don't remember and recall him saying that him happy for you and Iman. That part they gone out. You don't remember the mere fact that him say, hey, did you want something at all to eat? I remember that he mentioned that it was very cold, you can come inside. That's why I'm saying you can come inside. Look, I'm not picking up for Anthony now, but if you tell the story properly. Don't try to paint a narrative. But again, this is why I said that Shayla won, because at the end of the day, Shayla gets to waltz right back into Amber's house. And then she gets to go back around and paint the narrative around town how she wants to paint the narrative. That Anthony is being predatory. Because basically that's what you're saying.
He's like, it's so weird that you and I used to make love every single night and be in a whole relationship, but you act like you can't even come in my house and wait for my wife and our son to get back. I'm like, do you hear how you sound?
Anthony is trash. That's what he
Honestly.
is.
Is he? For asking her to come inside? Out of the cool? Alright.
He's so selfish. It's like he gets a kick out of Amber not being around so we can sneak around. Maybe that's what turns him on besides cleaning.
I really think he gets a kick out of it. Just
Does he? Didn't Amber just say today you could have come inside and don't make it weird? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? The narrative that's being painted.
saying that he can get you, or, it's like hiding it from Amber. It's like a fetish. I don't know what's going on with him.
It's super weird. So Amber comes back and she's like, Shayla, why are you acting weird waiting in the car? I'm already past all the stuff that happened with us. And whatever you and Anthony got going on is between the two of you. I'm like, Amber, me and Anthony have nothing going on. What is wrong with these people? I'm telling them, like, I'm being respectful.
No. Because remember, you were going there and you were going inside all the time. The aim of today was to paint a narrative of Anthony. That's exactly the aim of the day was. It was to paint a narrative. It wasn't no whatever y'all think it is. Oh, Shayla is just trying to change. No, that's not what it was. Shayla was trying to paint a narrative. Listen to the narrative, because that's what the narrative actually is.
I'm going to wait in my car. I don't want to be in Amber's house when she's not there.
But you've been in there before when she's not there. Plus, Anthony has been to your house when Iman is not there.
At this point is Anthony.
Especially with me and Anthony's history, It just brings back a lot of memories of how we used to be, or when we did used to sneak around, or the relationship that we did have. So I'm just trying to separate myself from him. Like, I'm good. I got my own thing going on. I have a man now. You're back with Amber. You have a wife. Like, let's just keep it like that.
Yeah.
But they're acting like I'm the crazy one just because I'm setting some boundaries.
You're setting boundaries how? The they you're referring to, Shayla, is O'Neill TV. And that's okay. I can take you on basically from here. Because that's fine. Yes. We know you're the crazy one because we see exactly what you're trying to do. It's the narrative you're trying to paint. It's the awkwardness of what you're trying to do. Ante has not given you an advance, so you really can't really say that he's giving you an advance. What is the advance that you've gotten? You know, you could have gone inside and sat down and nothing would have happened. If what you're saying right now is plausible and you're saying, well, I wasn't thinking of doing anything at all, then you would have gone inside and sat down because you would not think anything would have happened. If it did, then you would have either called the police or you'd have called someone or you'd have gotten out of there. But let's not forget that it is also still a child's father. So, all right, the narrative was to say exactly if you could look good in front of Amber, and that's what you're doing now is presenting it in front of Zashery because of course that's where we go with it.
It's the first time I'm agreeing with you.
Look, I just noticed that these people are crazy. Like, I ain't trying to
Anthony.
live
Ugh,
life.
gross.
Nah, we know exactly what you got going on, mommy. You just see if you could have sneak one by, and because people caught what you're trying to do, that's what's going on. What's happening with Shayla is that because people caught what you're trying to do, people realize that you're trying to see if you could have played the gamut. And they just realize that no, they're not going to allow you to play the game that you're trying to run, the games you're trying to play. But Amber will go for it. I mean, as much as she says she don't really care, she'll go for it nonetheless because, of course, she body nonetheless. But give me your take, Are you in agreement with Shayla as well? That she's changed. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to you all soon.